Hello, everyone. Welcome to WDHT TV's Off the Cuff, where the headlines come to life. And I'm your host, Siham Awada, Jaafar, and we are honored to have with us Sayyid Hassan Al-Qazwini, who is the Imam at the Islamic Institute of America in Dearborn Heights. And we are very honored to have you with us and hear your words of wisdom, Sayyid Qazwini, especially in regards to these challenging times that we're having. How is the houses of worship handling this pandemic that we're having, COVID-19, as well as trying to continue with our worship practices within those mosques and houses of worship?
Thank you so much, Sister Siham, and may Allah bless you. And I would like to salute the viewers who are watching this program right now. Almost all houses of worship, including mosques in this area in Detroit Metro, and particularly in Dearborn Heights, they have been following the guidelines given to them by the authority, and particularly the state of Michigan governor. And they have been all going through the lockdown. No mosque, as far as I know, is offering any physical program or ceremony during this time. As far as our own Islamic Institute of America, we have pivoted completely to online service. All our services now are offered online, including the Friday khutbah, the Sunday lecture, and Tuesday night Arabic program, and all other weekly programs that we used to conduct when the mosque used to be open. So in this way, we can both practice maximum level of precaution and safety, and at the same time we are offering those services to our community in a unique way, that the community doesn't feel the void caused by the spread of the pandemic.
I would also venture to ask you, in regards to our brothers and sisters of all faiths, what kind of collaboration have you participated in to continue the word and also provide the guidance and spiritual element to everyone during a very stressful time?
I'm a member of several interfaith groups that include Muslims, Christians, and Jews, and other faiths as well. And we have been meeting online regularly. We have been cooperating on major issues, and we have been basically coordinating our response to our respective communities based on this coordinated effort. I believe that the level of cooperation is great. We all have been working together. We all have been basically advising one another. And I believe that the wonderful interfaith community in Detroit Metro can set an example for other communities around the US and the world in general, on how during difficult times we can work as one entity, as one body, and as one community.
And it definitely has been a struggle, but I know that interfaith community is very, very strong, and as you said, very, very much respected within the lines and within communities. Sayyid Qazwini, Ramadan is fast approaching. I believe April 23rd is the beginning, first day of Ramadan, and I know that that may pose some challenges within itself. What kind of safeguards do we have in place to make sure that the observance of Ramadan is a pleasant one, is one that everyone can participate in, but also participate safely for themselves and for their families and community?
Well, Ramadan this year will obviously be a unique Ramadan due to the lockdown and to the social distancing. Muslims around the world will be observing Ramadan on either 23rd or 24th, based on the astronomical information and the moon sighting. However, uh, this year, Muslims are required to stay home. Uh, no Muslim should leave his or her house going to a house of worship to basically feel the Ramadan atmosphere. Rather, they need to do that while strictly observing social distancing by staying home with their family members and by making sure that they are not causing further spread of the virus by attending public places such as mosques during the month of Ramadan under any pretext. No Muslim scholar would at all tolerate Muslims doing something that would violate our safety because they wanted to practice something religious. Islam does not bar us from practicing our religion. Islam does not bar us from observing fasting in this month of Ramadan while staying home and maintaining social distancing. Going to the mosque, I know many Muslims would long for going to the mosque to participate on the either daily prayer during Ramadan or for some Muslims to attend the Taraweeh prayer. But obviously, saving one's life and protecting our well-being comes above any other consideration, including attending mosques during the month of Ramadan. So basically, Muslims are supposed to observe Ramadan, they fast, but while staying home. And there are variety of programs being offered now by almost all mosques in the United States via online to keep Muslims basically connected to their faith and for them to feel that they are practicing their religion and basically this uh, uh, duty of fasting as normally as they can.
Absolutely, and I believe that the concept too is for self-restraint and for being able to control those certain social needs and in compliance with Ramadan, being able to set parameters for yourself and boundaries is also the practice of observing that month as well. Am I correct?
Definitely.
um,
Fasting is about learning patience and
Self-discipline.
self-restraint. And there is no time now that can teach us patience and self-restraint than this time that we are maintaining social distancing. So it is all about self-restraint, about being patient, and about not basically stepping over our boundaries.
Absolutely. So what would you say to a family that decides we're having iftar dinner, which is the end of the fast during the day, and wanting to invite maybe some relatives over, thinking that might be a safe thing to do for them to come and congregate within a home. It sounds sort of harmless, but what would your advice be to that?
my advice to them that stay home and share your meal through a Zoom call or any other method that can connect you online and make you feel that you are physically connected. I would not advise any Muslim to leave their homes during Ramadan because they want to attend a dinner over a friend or a relative's house. This will definitely endanger many people's life, and this is against our Islamic teachings that always emphasizing saving lives and protecting the well-being of the community by taking all measures that ensure that. And I would advise people, particularly our community, to be extra patient this month of Ramadan by staying home and not going out of their homes for attending dinners at relatives or friends' house, just because we are going through a very difficult and unique situation.
Thank you so much for those words of wisdom. I hope that everyone will heed those words, especially coming from you, someone that is very much respected, and as well as a religious scholar that that the Muslim community looks up to and heeds your advice. So thank you so much, Sayyid Hassan Qazwini, for being with us and for taking the time to give us this wonderful analysis of how to stay safe and continue to exercise those religious practices. And thank you all for joining us today. Please heed the words of our Islamic scholars. Please stay home. Please observe your religious observations and duties, but do it safely for yourself, for your family, and everyone around you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Sister Siham, for giving me this opportunity to speak to our wonderful community. I wish everybody a very happy and blessed Ramadan. They say that patience is bitter. However, the fruit of it is so sweet. So all we need to do is to be patient during this time, stay home, practice social distancing, make sure that we are not jeopardizing our safety in any way or form or shape, while enjoying the blessings of this month of Ramadan. So we can go through this all together, and hopefully we will come out of it safe and sound and victorious, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much for joining us, Imam Hassan Qazwini, and thank you for your time and your efforts and for all you do within the community. God bless.
Thank you.